Hello students, how are you? Hope you all are good. That's great. So students, without wasting time, let's start our class. Today I am going to explain you exercise 1.3. Clear? So the very first question of this exercise is, let f function is its domain is 1, 3, 4 and its codomain is 1, 2, 5. Clear? And there is another function g whose domain is 1, 2, 5 and codomain is 1, 3. Clear? Be given by function f is defined as f equals to 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. And function g is 1, 3, 2, 3, 5, 1. We have to find GOF. Clear? This type of question we have already solved in grade 11th. Have you remembered? I have already explained these type of sums in grade 11th also. Clear? But no problem. Again I will explain you. Clear? So beta GOF. So here GOF. Now the last function is f and the domain of f is 1, 3, 4. So we will have to find GOF for every element of f. We have to find GOF for every element of f because f is the last function. Clear? So very first element of its domain of f is 1. So we will have to write here GOF 1. Now see, G will remain same. In place of O, we will have to put a bracket F1. Is it clear? Now see, what is the meaning of F1? This is the image of 1 in the function f. F1 stands for the image of 1 in the function f. So f function is here 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. So here clear that the image of 1 is how much? 2. So the value of f1 is 2. Are you getting this point? What is the meaning of f1? f1 is the image of 1 under the function f. Clear? So in function f, we will have to check the image of 1 is 2. So in place of f1, we will put f2. Means g, or f1 means image of 1 is 2. So we will have to put here 2. Clear? Now see G2. G2 means G2 is the image of 2 under the function g. G2 is what? G2 is the image of 2 under the function g. So g function is defined here 1, 3, 2, 3, 5, 1. So the image of 2 in g, the image of 2 is 3. Understood? You know this now? कि first element of any ordered pair in a function is defined as the pre-image and the second element of that ordered pair is denoted as the image. So the image of 2 is 3. So the value of G2 is 3. Got it? Okay. Now GOF, second element of f. Function f, its domain 1, 3, 4. Second element is 3. So we will have to write here 3. Clear? Now GOF 3. So G bracket F3. Now F3 means the image of 3 under the function f. So under the function f, the image of 3 is 5. So we can put F3 is 5. So that is G5. And the meaning of G5? G5 is the image of 5 under the function g. In g, the image of 5, that is 1. So we can write here 1. Understood? Similarly, we will have to find GOF for the last element of the domain of f, that is 4. This can be written as G F4. F4 means this is the image of 4 under the function f. In the function f, the image of 4 is 1. So in place of f4, we can substitute 1. That is G1. And G1 means this is the image of 1 under the function g. In g, the image of 1 is 3. Got it? After finding these values, we have to find GOF. Hence, GOF equals to, it is a set of all ordered pair. See, first element is this and second element is this. Means the image of 1 is 3 under the function GOF. The image of 3 is 1 under the function GOF. The image of 4 is 3 under the function GOF. Got it? So GOF can be defined as the set of all ordered pairs 1, 3. Second ordered pair 3, 1 because the image of 3 is 1. 1, 3, 3, 1 and last is 4, 3. Is it clear? So this is GOF for the given functions. Understood? Hope it is clear. Good. So students, this is our answer. Now pause the video and note it down. Okay students, let's start the second question of this exercise. Question is, let f, g and h be the functions from R to R. R to R means the domain is real number and codomain is also a set of real numbers. Understood? Then we have to show that f plus g OH equals to FOH plus GOH. In second part, we have to prove f dot GOH equal to FOH dot GOH. Got it? Okay. So I am solving the first part. To prove, what we have to prove? F plus G of H equals to F of H plus G of H. Clear? So here we will have to take the left hand side. Taking LHS. LHS is F plus G of H. Clear? Now see, we will have to take this function for any real value. So I am considering x is a real value. So f plus g of h of x equals to, now see, we will write this f o h x, f of hx plus g of hx, because this f plus g of hx means hx will be distributed among these two functions f and g. So we can write f of hx plus g of hx. Understood? So plus g of hx. Any problem? Okay. Now what we will do? We can put like this. We can put the square bracket in place of. Clear? Now see, f plus g, again we will remove this square bracket, so it will be of hx, and this can be written as f o hx plus g o hx. Understood? Now see, f plus g OHX. Now see, this x can be common. We can do FOH plus GOH and x is common. Now this x and this x both can be cancelled. So what is left? F plus GOH equals to FOH plus GOH. Hence it is proved. Clear? So students, pause the video and note it first. Okay students, now we will have to prove the second part. So second part is here. to prove f dot g of h equals to FOH into GOH. Again we will have to take the left hand side, taking left hand side. So beta f dot g of h, but we will consider this function for some real value, so I am considering here x. Clear? Now this O can be separated by a square bracket. So f dot g of hx. Clear? Now see, this hx can be distributed with these two functions. So here f dot g OHX will remain same. Now this hx will be distributed among these two functions. So f h of x into g h of x. Clear? Now left hand side will remain same. F dot g OHX equals to, we will remove this square bracket, so we can introduce O, FOHX into GOHX. Clear? Any confusion? Now x can be cancelled. Implies that f dot g OH equals to FOH into GOH for all x belongs to R. Hence it is proved. Hope it is clear. Good. So pause the video and note it down. Okay students, now I am explaining you the third question. First part is here. Find GOF and FOG if fx equal to mod of x and gx equal to mod of 5x minus 2. There are two parts. I am solving the first part. Second part you will do yourself. Understood? Okay. So beta fx and gx, two functions are given. Function x is defined as mod of x and function g is defined as mod of 5x minus 2. We have to find GOF and FOG. So firstly I will find out GOF. But I told you we will have to take some element here. So GOF x. So this can be written as G O, we will replace by square bracket fx. Clear? Now function x, its value is mod of x. So g will remain same. In place of fx, we can put mod of x. Clear? Now g of mod of x. So beta gx is given this. तो बेटा यहाँ x की जगह क्या आ गया? mod of x आ गया. तो इसमें जहां भी x आया उसकी जगह क्या लगा देंगे? mod of x लगा देंगे. Clear? बेटा we have to find g of mod of x. So here gx equal to this. यहाँ x था तो यहाँ भी x है. बट अगर मुझे mod of x की वैल्यू लेनी है तो इस x की जगह mod of x लगाए हैं, तो यहाँ पर भी जहां x आ रहा है वहां हम क्या लगाएंगे? mod of x. So its value will be modulus 5. In place of x we will substitute mod of x minus 2 and mod kilos. This is our answer. This is the value of GOF. Clear? Now we will have to find FOG for x. Now in place of O we can substitute a square bracket gx. Now the value of gx is mod 5x minus 2. So f will remain same, or mod 5x minus 2. Now we have to find f of mod 5x minus 2. beta fx, its value is modulus x, but in place of this x there is modulus 5x minus 2. So wherever x is here, we can substitute this value. Are you getting this? Yes. So it will be mod of x is there, so mod of x, in place of x we can substitute this whole value. This is mod 5x minus 2. So there will be double mod. Understood? And we know that the value of double mod will same as the single mod, है ना? तो इस double mod को हम single mod भी लिख सकते हैं. So its value will be, we will remove one mod, modulus of 5x minus 2. So this is our final answer. Clear? Understood? So students, today I am not going to explain you too much. I have explained you this type of functions. So you have to do the practice of these types of sums from NCERT, from Elements, from RS Agrawal, from RD Sharma. Clear? जितने ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस आप सॉल्व कर पाएंगे. After that I will explain you what is inversible functions. But before explaining inversible function, आपको इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस को सॉल्व करने में कोई डिफिकल्टी नहीं आनी चाहिए. Are you getting this? So इन्वर्सिबल फंक्शन पे जाने से पहले आपको इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस को बहुत ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस करनी है. एनसीईआरटी में लिमिटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं, तो आप एलिमेंट से, आरएस अग्रवाल से, आरडी शर्मा से, किसी भी साइट बुक से, वरना नेट से सर्च करके क्वेश्चंस, इस टाइप के जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हो, मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस यू हैव टू सॉल्व व्हिच इज बेस्ड ऑन दिस टॉपिक. क्लियर? So now I am going to wind up this video. We will meet again in the next video with a new topic. Till that time, stay at home, be safe, and thank you.